This week's distinction is fruit that remains. And this distinction is about really taking a good look at our motivations. Are we trying to impress? Are we trying to make impressions? It can be easy to impress in the moment, but will it last? So impression versus impact. Are we creating an impact with our way of being, or are we just trying to make an impression? So trying to make an impression it comes from the ego, while trying to make an impact, it comes from the heart. And, we can have many careers and they can come and go. But what is our calling? What are we called to do? What are we called to contribute? And that can only be found through surrendering to our heart, surrendering to what our heart wants. And if you take a good look, the heart always wants to serve, because the heart loves and wants to be of service in a way that is authentic and leaves an impact. And so the question is are we chasing fame? Are we chasing attention? Or are we coming from an authentic place that will leave a lasting impact, that will create a space for contribution and growth? And I'm certainly better at not trying to impress, though there was an example recently where I was hosting a band and I was talking to the main singer, and I was I guess trying to impress her by talking about how in this very room we recorded a jazz song that was nominated for Best Jazz Song in the World. And she redirected the conversation back to the moment. And I realized in that moment that I came off as trying to impress her, which I probably was trying to, or and when really the moment should have been about what was going on in the present, which was they were doing a beautiful job of making an impact, of bringing beautiful music into that room. And so, that was, at least I saw it in the moment, and at least I didn't beat myself up for it. But it was a real lesson in looking at motivations for what we say and how we are in the moment, and whether we're present and whether we're, offering the presence of the present, which in that moment would have been acknowledgement for what was going on. So the question is are we chasing moments? Are we coming from a place of not enough, a place of lacking of self-worth that we need to constantly impress? Or have we found our calling? Have we found our commitment and the surrender to what our heart is longing for, which is connection and finding purpose and leaving a legacy to our descendants and to our children especially. So that is the fruit that will remain, the fruits of your heart, the fruits of your surrender, the fruits of your commitment to being authentic and to offering your gifts, to offering the fruits of your heart that will leave an impact.